Welcome to another video. I am the Starman and I am here in the lockdown garden. Now you might have seen this before, early 2020 when we were first locked down. I had to do a lot of videos from here because I couldn't really go out. Well, now that we've moved into tier 4, it looks like I'm going to be doing quite a lot of videos from here again for the rest of winter at least. Anyway, this is just an intro to a video that I shot yesterday. If you saw my video on the White Church full moonrise, I said in that video that that was the last full moonrise that I was going to shoot. Well, I actually was wrong. I didn't lie. I blame it on the weather app because I thought that the next day, the Wednesday, which was yesterday as I filmed this, we were going to be clouded out, and it turns out we were not clouded out at all. It was perfectly clear. We had a brilliant moonrise the next day. The weather apps are absolutely terrible. Shocking. Absolutely awful. Shocking. Anyway, the thing about this moonrise is that it was actually shared between the 2 days. Now the reason for that is because when I shot the moonrise over the church, it wasn't quite full. It was about 12 hours away from full. It was full at 4 o'clock the next morning, and that means that 12 hours later, 4 o'clock yesterday, it was just past full. So it looked like we had 2 full moons, whereas the moon is only practically full for a short time. You know, 4 o'clock in the morning was the peak time. And the thing is about the full moon as well, the interesting fact is that you only really get a truly full moon when the sun is directly behind us and the moon, and that only happens during a total lunar eclipse. So you'll get the fullest moon during a total lunar eclipse. Anyway, that was just something interesting that I thought you might want to know. But anyway, so it was a bit of a rush job yesterday. I was inside and I was thinking I'm not going to bother going to shoot the moon today because it's going to be too cloudy, and then it turned out to be really clear, so I ended up rushing out, and all I could do was find this country lane somewhere. You'll see the video, and I managed to do pretty well. Anyway, hope you've liked what I've been bringing to you lately, and if you're a recent subscriber, thanks for subscribing, and I'm looking forward to bringing you many more videos in 2021. I've been a little bit all over the place this year, but I think in 2021 I'm really going to go for it, and one of the things I want to get into is deep space astrophotography, so I'm going to be doing a bit more of that. So I hope you have a great 2021, and I hope you enjoyed this little video that I put together yesterday of the second full moonrise in 2 days, and I will see you again next year. Welcome to another video. I am the Starman, and forgive me for this very rushed video, but I am stood by the side of the road. It's the day after I took my White Church moonrise shot, and I'd put this day off because I thought it was going to be really cloudy and I didn't think I was going to get the moonrise today. But if you look behind me, I don't know if you can see that white blob in the sky behind me, but we have just had another absolutely amazing moonrise. Unbelievable. And I just had to come out at the last minute because I thought it was going to be cloudy today. I didn't think I was going to see it at all, and I literally came down this road here, this country road. I'm parked just up there. The Star bus is there in the car parking space. Now I think there's a car coming, so I'm going to have to watch it. It's quite busy, and I'm close to the road as well. I'm just off the road here with my camera. I'll show you where I am. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm on this rural road just outside Blackpool, and my camera's set up here just off the road, and over here, look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is a last minute setup. I'll tell you what, the cars go fast down here. This was a real rush job. I had to come out and see if I could get the full moon. After I'd put it off, I didn't think I was going to get it, but look at this. It was absolutely amazing. I managed to see it coming up over these trees. There's some trees over there in a field, and there's also some sheep as well. And we've also got some distant fells out there, and I saw it literally coming up just over the tops of the fells and the trees. It was absolutely amazing. If anything, I think it was even better than last night, because I happened to see the moon rising as soon as it came up above the horizon, above the distant fells. Absolutely spectacular. Anyway, I'm just going to show you some of the shots now that I've taken. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, the first shot is a picture of some like hay bales, and you can see in the background, you can see the fells I was talking about. This was just a shot to test the focus on the lens. I used autofocus on the trees, the distant trees. That was good enough to get the focus. And I had to move round then because the moon was coming up more towards the left hand side. So I moved round, and here's a shot. Here's the first shot I got of the moon when I first saw it. You can just about see it there, just coming up above the fells and round the back of that tree as well. Absolutely amazing. Now the exposure I'm using for this, I'm using the same setup as yesterday, 70 to 200 lens, f9. The shutter speed was 1/8 of a second at ISO 400. This is when the moon is literally just coming up above the horizon, when it's in a lot of thick atmosphere, and it means that you can use a fairly slow shutter speed to capture it, and you can get the foreground. You can balance it with the foreground as well. So we're able to get those sheep in the foreground. We're able to see them as well. I'm going to go through them now. You can see it rising higher. I also made a little video. I'll put the video on at the end of this. I'll just go through these photographs. Look at this now. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Coming up. And you can see the sheep moving around as well. I'm not sure if they could see the moon, but it looks so big compared to the sheep. And this is what I mean about distance. You get away from your subject and you can separate the moon from the subject, and it makes them look so, in this case it's making the sheep look really small compared to the moon. Well, they are really, but you know what I mean. It just emphasizes the size of the moon against the foreground. Absolutely amazing, don't you agree? So there you go, that was my second spectacular full moonrise in 2 days. The moon was full literally 12 hours ago. I mean, properly full 12 hours ago, which means it was shared between the 2 days practically. Yesterday it was just about waxing towards full, and today it's slightly going up. But it's as good as a full moon over the 2 days. Absolutely amazing, when I didn't even expect to get it today. Well, there you go. I'm glad I came out now and stopped by this country lane, and I managed to get a really, really nice shot of it coming up over the hills and the trees, and those sheep as well. Absolutely spectacular. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you with the video that I did. I did some video of it coming up. And if you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again next time.